It's time for another unboxing. This time we're having a look at the Coral Garden from beadingschool.com. Here's the box. Let's have a look what's inside. You can see I haven't opened this one yet, so let's check out what's actually come in this particular box. So the theme is Coral Garden. So there's some really bright blues and corally sort of colours in this one. And I'm a fuchsia member box, so there's lots of little surprises in this. So first up, there is a 9x27 Aurora Fancy Baguette Cabochon. So it's a reasonable size, really great feature cab there. There's also a gemstone cabochon in Jasper Sea Blue. So it's got a hole. Oh, the holes are interesting. The holes go this way through the piece, so that's a really great drop and finish, but of course being a cab, really great to be able to bead around that as well. These are really interesting, raindrop cabochons. So they're long and thin, and I assume they must have some sort of setting in here because I think they'll be really interesting to think about how to bead around them. They're very narrow, so hopefully they're in a setting. Hopefully, we'll see. There's some beautiful preciosas here in the Malibu Blue, 3 mils. There is some little tiny 2.8 Preciosa sew-in rhinestones in a very pale pink. So they're called rose opal in a gold coloured setting. And there are some little blue ones of these. I do like these. They're called a navette, and I use those in my celestial pendants. I really love these little shape of a navette bead here in the blue. And they're in settings, so of course they've got the holes in them as well that you can bead through. There is a large cushion cut in Siam, a sort of 18 mil square. They're rounded square though, so they're really good to be able to bead around those. They're not sharp on the corners. Great colours coming out of here as well. There's a seed bead here in a green, so this is called a forest opaque glaze, rainbow green. There is some chatons in the violet, neon violet. Oh, getting into my neon theme. I'm going to open these because these are a flat back and I just want to see what the front of this actually looks like. Okay. Oh yes, you can see there, see the little domed front of those. So neon violet in them. Just put them to one side. There's some more of the cushion cuts. So these look beautiful. You can put those square cushion cuts together. So the yellow and gold look really good together. There are some long bugles. Wow, they're a twist bead, a bugle bead, and they've got a beautiful twist on them too, and they're in the matted opaque seafoam luster. So you can see how these green tones all start to go together. There's some Miyuki beads. I love the beading school boxes with the number of Miyukis that come in them. So we've got some peach and some green and some blue here. Beautiful colours of Miyuki beads, and this peach luster is a really gorgeous colour. I've used that in other projects before. I really like those. There's some more peach tones here. There's a Preciosa in rose peach matte, and there are some 4 mil fire polished as well. And these are interesting. These are called a cradle bead. So I haven't seen those before. It's a 2-hole bead, and it's got sort of a little like bar shape in it. That's another interesting bead, and that's used in the luster opaque pink colour as well. Oh, some of my favourites, some 8 mil Preciosa Rivolis in the dark indigo. Some size 15 seed beads in yellow, canary, in peach and in orange. Really beautiful colours that go together in that sort of sun and warm phases, I suppose. But this is a gorgeous one, and of course that will match those delicas. Look at that. That's a really good match with the delicas there as well. Oh, I'm looking forward to using those. What else have we got here? We've got some gecko beads in the crystal matte rainbow colour. So they've got that matte finish but a little rainbow finish on them as well. And then there's some 2 true fire polish beads and some 3 mil fire polish as well, all in those blue tones, and some 4 mils. This is what I love about the beading school boxes. There's multiple colours of the same type of beads, and multiple sizes. So it's a really good way to build out your catalogue of beads with the size inclusions that they have within them. And always there's some lovely findings. So there's some little Coral Garden earring hooks there. There is a branch, a branch. It's actually called a branch. That'll be interesting to see how I'm thinking about using that. A branch charm. There's a lovely, beautiful crystal embellished toggle clasp there. That's really nice. I like that one. It's also quite organic looking with that branch and then oval shape. There's some little pearl drops there as well. And there's a piece of cup chain, which has got a setting. They're set in settings already with the topaz colour. So it's a 3.2 Preciosa bezel chain. That'll be interesting to use too. There's some teacup beads. Oh, these are fun. These look really good, like as little sort of raised, like flower based type things. I like using teacup beads. There is some coral beige beads in a flower shape. Oh, they're nice too. 18 by 4. I like them. Some more yellow fire polish beads here and some 3mm pink beads. And there's some 4mm pink beads. So you can see the sort of themes that have come out of this coral garden in pinks and yellows and blues. There's a couple more of the rose beads in a 10mm, the blue, light blue shimmer, those ones are called. And what else have we got here? Oh, there's some little 2mm rounds as well. So you can see all the pinks that go together in the 2mm, 3mm and 4mm. There is a little jellyfish charm. That's really cute. It's got his little sparkles on there and the jellyfish drops as well. And there's some more earring findings here, some little stud ones that are like a seashell. There's a little whale tail clasp as well. So that's really fun, that little whale tail. It's got its bone there and the little whale tail on there. There's, there you go. I thought there would be. There's some claws for those raindrop cabs. So that's going to be really fantastic to sit those beautiful raindrop crystals in and hold them on those settings as well. There's also a setting for the large crystal that I opened in the first instance. And what else have we got? A little couple of toggle clasps and some more settings to actually put some of those square cabochons in. So that's the box from the beadingschool.com. So many fun things to play with in that, and I love getting these every couple of months and then thinking about what I'm going to make with them. Hope you enjoy it too. Check out beadingschool.com to see the fuchsia boxes and see what you can make out of those as well.